Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. And today, we're going to be talking about Yellowjackets Season 2, Episode 1, and let's get right into it. Taissa went to the shelter to get another dog. I'm calling Peter. She should be on the no dog list. No animal list. No more for Taissa. The poor animals don't deserve this. What did the animals do to deserve Taissa? And poor Steve is the unlucky one that got chosen by Taissa. She was just like, any, mini, mighty, mo, that one. But a Taissa supporter was in there working, and she let Taissa know that she was part of the campaign, getting people out there to go vote for her, and that she's happy that she got to vote for someone who's the real deal. The real deal? Even Taissa made a strange face after she said someone real. Because right after that, Taissa was on the phone with her campaign manager, I think she is, and she was telling Taissa that there's no way that they can follow through with what they promised all these people. And that they're going to need a lot more cash if they want to get Taissa reelected. And Taissa's like, reelected? I haven't even taken office yet. But anyway, Taissa pulled up to Sammy's school with the unlucky dog that she just got. Sammy's all excited, but Simone pops up. She was like, get away from my son! But Taissa's acting all surprised. She's like, what's going on? And Simone's like, I found that thing in the basement. Taissa's like, what thing? And I'm thinking she's joking. She gotta be joking. Simone's like, you're ill. You need to get help. Real help. And if you don't get it, you will never see Sammy again. And Taissa is still confused. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I said, oh God, how could she forget that? So Simone's like, okay, I'll put it into words you will understand. If you don't step down and get treatment for whatever is happening to you, I'm going to the press. Do you understand me? And slammed the door. When Taissa got home, she did discover what Simone was talking about. She went down to the basement, crawled down that little square hole, and found what she did. Taissa was sleepwalking again. She was in her little trance, and she didn't even know she did this. So what made her go out and buy another dog? How did she find out that Biscuit was gone? How did she find out Biscuit was gone for her to go out there and get Steve? So Taissa picks up Steve, and she tells him this was a mistake. I'll do better with you. Steve is probably like, oh no, take me back to the shelter. I'll take my chances there. Steve, you better get out of there. You better run away. You're small enough to duck and dive and dodge. Get up out of there and get away from Taissa. But Teen Taissa is over here having to be hooked up to Van while they're asleep. So she won't go outside climbing up trees and sleepwalking and the rest of her little weird stuff. They be tied up so tight every night that Van has a scar around her wrist. And Taissa's like, what is this? And Van's like, it's fine. You've been asleep all night since we've been tied up together. I know she really wanted to say, it's so you won't be out there causing havoc. But we did see when Van and Taissa were both asleep and Taissa started kissing on Van. I thought she woke up out of her sleep trying to get freaky or something. But she didn't even know what she was doing because she bit Van's lip. Van was like, ow, what you do that for? Then she's going to say, oh, you were dreaming. She was dreaming. She was dreaming. I love Taissa and Van together and separately. But things got weird when Van bit her finger so blood could come out and she could write on Taissa's arm, I love you, for the first time telling her I love you. That's weird because you didn't have to write it in blood. You could have just said it. Don't y'all think that's a little weird? Let me know. And I'm upset that we didn't get to see adult Van in this first episode, but I guess I'll keep being patient. I have no other choice. Now let's move on to Shauna. So Shauna met up with Misty to practice what she would say just in case she got pulled in for questioning for Adam. Shauna was saying all of these things, but ultimately Misty told her to just say, I want my lawyer. That's why I made the cake. Misty is a fool because why make a cake? Why not just write it down on a piece of paper? I guess she thought it was going to be a party because Taissa and Natalie were supposed to be there too, but we all know Taissa out there buying a dog that she shouldn't be buying, and Natalie got snatched up by the cult. So that's why she's not there. She probably never would have came anyway. Misty's upset. She want to know where they at, especially Natalie. She made a cake and she made punch that no one's going to drink. But back to Shauna. We kind of got off track a little bit. She lied to Misty when Misty asked her if she got rid of everything involving Adam because she feels like they missed something and she just can't put her finger on it. And Shauna lied to her and told her, yes, she got rid of everything because that's one of the things she knows how to do best. Lie. But when Shauna got home, she went to go look inside of her safe and she pulled out some of Adam's things, like his keys and this picture that he drew of her. That reminded her that Adam had an art studio, so she called up Jeff and told Jeff that she remembers that Adam had an art studio and that they got to go check it out because she don't know what's in there. So when they get inside, they see all of these drawings that Shauna never posed for. Talk about a creep. Him and Shauna belonged together, didn't they? Then weirdo Shauna got turned on, telling Jeff, the thought of you with someone else always scared me, but it turned me on. What? Then she got bust down in Adam's art studio. The drawings of yourself turn you on? How about this one then? They look like the devil. Is this supposed to be Shauna? I wish Adam could tell me. But when they got done and before they left, they did destroy all of the drawings. Shauna and her daughter, I don't like, are still at odds. She's upset at her mom for the whole Adam thing. She doesn't think that Shauna has told Jeff yet about the affair, but she was shocked when Shauna told her Jeff does know. She can tell that her parents are hiding something from her, and I can already tell this whole season she's going to be on a mission to try to take them down. There's going to be a lot of back and forth between them three, and she can't mind her business because she went outside to the barbecue pit because she thought that's suspicious. Why was mom and dad out here at the barbecue pit? Ain't no barbecue. And she found a little piece of Adam's ID in the barbecue pit. So I wonder what she's going to do with this information. Is she going to confront her parents or is she going to hold on to it for blackmail? But before she thinks to try to do anything like that, she needs to go wash her hands. Why are her hands so dirty? Because after Shauna and Jeff got home from the art studio, they went outside in the backyard and burned up her journals and the rest of Adam's things in the barbecue pit. The innocent tree got caught on fire. She was about to burn down the neighborhood. But she should have been got rid of Adam things. Anything that happens between her and her daughter is her own fault. Now let's get into teen Shauna, because I knew something has always been wrong with Shauna, but not this wrong with Shauna. I was shook when I saw Jackie's dead frozen body sitting up in there with her. I screamed. I said, oh my God. I thought it was a dream at first, but then it was reality. And it was Jackie's frozen body sitting up there. And Shauna's over there having a whole conversation with froze up Jackie. Call her Icicle. They were sitting up there playing MASH. MASH! And then they got into how this whole thing happened between Shauna and Jeff. Shauna was telling Jackie that Jeff said that him and Jackie was having problems in their relationship again. But Jackie's like, no. Jeff was just mad it was about to break up with me because I wasn't put out. Shauna got mad over all the questions that Jackie's frozen body was asking her, so she pushed frozen Jackie down, causing her ear to break off, and Shauna's trying to put it back on. I said, girl, you can't put her ear back on. So she put Jackie's ear in her pocket, carrying it around with her all day. Girl, what are you going to do with this ear? Let it go. Let it go. Like the movie, Frozen. Jackie's frozen body been sitting up there for 2 months. Poor Jackie. If this happened to me, I would be an angry ghost. I'll be hunting them down all up in that cabin. I'll be hunting Shauna. Her shadow would be me. I'm right behind you. Boo. I don't want to be a part of your antics. You got me sitting up here frozen. Let me go. But then when I saw Shauna take this ear out, I said she gonna eat it. She gonna eat it. Is it a pregnancy craving? But she sure did eat it. She chopped down on it. She gobbled that ear down. I bet Shauna is going to get everyone else into eating bodies. Watch, it's going to be Shauna, especially with her out here serving the rations, talking about it's not enough to go around. Whatever she was talking about with her little tray, she's going to put the idea to go out there and chow down on Jackie and most likely somebody else out there too. So everybody is still mad at Teen Misty for poisoning them that day. She still can't cook anything. They was like, get away from that. So since everyone is still mad at her, she's been the one that's been having to go outside and do all the outside duties, like get water and whatnot. She said, it's cold out there. They don't care, girl. You had them running through the woods wild. But while she's out there, she runs into Crystal, who's outside singing and dancing because she's into theater. I thought Crystal was going to be Misty's little imaginary friend because where she come from. Turns out everybody else can see her too. And there's also 2 new other girls there. And where did they come from? They gonna have to explain this to me real good. So present day Misty is trying to find out where Natalie is. So she goes to the hotel that she knew that Natalie was staying at, and she goes to talk to the worker there. And the guy's like, I'm not telling you nothing. But Misty started telling him his own social security number. She's loony because where did she get his social from? So eventually he did tell Misty that Natalie paid in cash, but she left in the middle of the night. So Misty is sad, she's distraught, she's in Natalie's room and she's thinking. She ends up looking at the door and she notices that it looks like someone broke inside of it, so she's on a mission. She also notices that there's a security camera right outside Natalie's door, so you already know she's going to end up bullying that man into letting her see the videotape. She threatened him the first time with his social security number. This time she might threaten him with his dog, his mama, or something. I'm pretty sure it will not take Misty that long to find out that Natalie is with Lottie at her cult. But we see adult Natalie tied up to the bed at Lottie's cult, and we see one of the cult members come in to give Natalie her food. Natalie ends up convincing the girl to untie one of her hands so that she can eat. And I said, uh-oh, that's a mistake. So when the girl came back later to check on Natalie then broke free and stabbed the girl with a fork. Girl fell all on the ground. Natalie ran outside. She grabbed herself a little weapon. I don't know what that was going to do though, but she grabbed herself a little stick. She ran outside and we found out that she was at Camp Green Pine, wherever that is, but it's for sure Lottie's cult. When Natalie got outside, she saw people with animal masks on, giving her flashbacks, probably flashbacks. Then it was somebody getting buried, put inside of a hole. And then there goes Lottie. Natalie and Lottie are face to face. Lottie talking about, it's okay, everyone. This is my friend. Natalie said, friend? I said, friend? You kidnap your friends like that and take them to your cult? But Natalie was still trying to come at her with that little stick until Lottie said, I have a message from Travis. There we go again. Travis. I'm tired of Travis. What Travis got to say now? Or is Lottie making this up? She a little liar too. Because ain't he dead? Or did you speak to him before he died or what? Teen Natalie and Travis are the ones that go outside every day to look for food and to look for Javi. But they've been having no luck with finding food or finding Javi. It's been 2 whole months. Javi gotta be dead and gone. But Lottie is telling them that he's not. Lottie told Travis that Javi not dead yet. So she has Travis over here believing that his brother isn't dead. But we'll see, because I don't know if I trust Lottie or not. Is she a make-believer or not? I don't know. I don't think she is in a way, but then in a way, I don't know. What y'all think? But Travis has been hallucinating. He thought a dead fox was his brother. He thought that was Javi. I screamed. I said, Javi. But they was just playing with us. And they gonna have to stop that, because they did that multiple times in this episode. And what's weird is this tree, because why is it the only thing out here thriving? Why is this tree not covered up with snow? And why and how is moss still growing on it? Natalie had common sense and thought that this was odd, but Travis' dumb self didn't even think nothing of it. What do y'all think is up with this tree? So now, teen Lottie is over here getting shock therapy. Her parents took her to a mental facility. She's been having PTSD and she hasn't really eaten anything since she's been back. We got to see some of what happened to her after they was rescued in 1998. And that, I guess you can call it treatment that they put her through, looked brutal. It is brutal. She had things hooked up to her head, literally getting shocked. But Lottie, I guess, think that was helping her, because a girl that she was sharing a room with was having a panic attack or something. She was talking to herself, and Lottie went over there, put her hand on the girl's chest and told her it's gonna be okay. The people are gonna help her just like the people did with her. And the girl calmed down, kind of like the same thing she did to Travis when Travis was having a panic attack about his brother, when he was telling Natalie that he knows that most likely his brother isn't alive out there. So he started having a panic attack, and Lottie went over there, put her hand on his chest, calmed him down, and she told him that his brother was still alive. And that's how Natalie got mad at Lottie, because she's like, why are you lying to him? You know his brother's not alive out there. Adult Lottie is out there being a leader to her cult, and her followers are eating everything up that she was serving. They ate it up, licking their fingers and everything. I just want to know if Lottie is a fake or not. Is it supernatural? What is it? And how is Natalie going to escape this? Will she escape it? Will she be locked down with Lottie forever? But let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.